Fortnite is rapidly losing its identity. It's losing its depth, its story, its feel. It's losing itself. And if we are to redeem it before it's too late, we have to retrace the steps Fortnite took to find out where these loose ends are actually coming from. Alright, here we go again. Fortnite first started as Save the World, a cartoony zombie game which was fitting for the planned release in the early 2000s, but due to its heavily delayed release, it didn't even come close to accomplishing its goals. But as a result, Fortnite made a much more fitting and last-minute battle royale game called Fortnite Battle Royale. And I won't bore you with the details of the first few days, because I don't really know the details of the first few days. However, this edition popped off. It took the world by complete surprise at the perfect time. For many, including myself, this is my first go at a real online game. Prior to this, I was playing Halo campaigns, Spider-Man, Disney Infinity, and watching Kipper, so it's not crazy to say that this game completely changed my life. I mean, I still remember getting my first win in a 2-up, 4-wide base on the right side of Dusty Divot with a random squad. See, that's what I mean by the magic and feel and identity of Fortnite. It's been almost 7 years, and I've never forgotten that winning freeze frame. Anyways, the point is, Fortnite doesn't really give me that anymore. I've won countless games at this point, and sure, I remember some funny ones, but none of them hit exactly the same as those classic ones. And after nearly 6 years of thinking about it, I think I have a reason why. Before, Fortnite games felt like a story with intense and funny parts to it, something that games like Call of Duty never really did for me. This brings me to the first aspect of Fortnite. It's dynamic. One major aspect of OG Fortnite that we all loved was the map. Sure, it's much more split off and hard to see over the mountains, but that's what's awesome. Climbing the Cart Mountain, passing through Dusty Divot, making it out of your drop, and finally winning the game was amazing. The map was dynamic, it had clear parts, and thus so did your game. The map was the core character, not whoever this flower girl is. No, she's legit a flower girl. That's why map updates were so sought after, and one reason why the current desert biome was not as well received as the old desert biome. Basically, the more the Fortnite map falls out of the spotlight, the less our games feel like a story. Which brings me to the most clear story aspect of Fortnite, the story. Wow! Yeah, I know. Okay, listen, but seeing this rocket event, well, for some reason running straight into the side of this random mountain, don't really know why. I was doing it though, and then looking up to see a trail of smoke arising from the peak of that huge mountain, followed by rifts, explosions, and the storyline that we know today. Maybe I didn't win that game, but 7 years later, man, I still remember it. Yes, this event was a surprise, and yes, it was short, but no, I will not call it forgettable. To be fair, I think almost every event is amazing, but this one really did blow my mind at the time. Hold on, none of this really matters if the game doesn't pop off in the first place, right? I think we can all agree that the game was majorly popularized by streamers. If Ninja, NickA30, and all the other streamers didn't want to stay with the game, I'm pretty sure Fortnite would have tanked. I mean, even after the game picked up some traction and it was doing pretty good, I still saw ads for Fortnite on YouTube, and I just treated it like some sort of mobile game. And it was only after I saw some authentic and actual funny streamers playing the game and having a good time with their friends that I really decided to give it a try. The overall sense of community between the players and the content creators made Fortnite a huge success. I'd even say that it probably made Fortnite what it was. So pretty much there's no issues. The game's dynamicness and community has saved the day. Well, yeah. Fortnite has thankfully changed over time, but not all for the best in my opinion. In fact, every single strong suit I've mentioned in this video has actually been changed for the worse. Let's compare the good and the bad in both maps. In Chapter 1, biomes were easily split, meaning, you can see them pretty clearly where they're different. POIs all had a different thing going for them, and it was also very split. In Chapter 5, the current chapter, the map does have some easily split biomes like the dark and the light. I'm really not sure what to call it now. In my opinion though, dynamic changes in Chapter 1 are more across the map, yet in Chapter 5, only 2 main spots are as of right now. Before I move any farther, I want to say I enjoy Fortnite so much. It is the second best game in the world. Deal with it, chess is number 1. But in all seriousness, Fortnite is still an amazing game. I just think it's becoming more and more hollow as time progresses, and even though it is pretty much the best game in the world. Overall, Fortnite has lost its character, its story, and its depth, from faulted maps to annoying UI changes. However, we never really answer the question of why did this happen. I do not work for Epic Games, so I can't say for sure, but I bet it has something to do with the movement of the gaming industry. I mean, you can't blame Fortnite for wanting to adapt and trying to be the best in the business. However, I think they went about it wrong. In the last 2 years, Fortnite has started to go super hard on the Find It in Fortnite initiative, basically an effort to put all of the things on the internet in Fortnite. They want to unite gaming style and just, overall stuff into Fortnite. Now, I think there are benefits to this. After all, we can focus on Darth Vader teaming with Spider-Man. However, collabs are not the main focus of Find It in Fortnite. It's the maps and games people create. Think Roblox, but Fortnite. There you go. Now, the idea isn't bad. I mean, how could more playing options take away from the Battle Royale we all knew and loved? I mean, these games would have to be poorly moderated and put straight in your face as soon as you're trying to look for Battle Royale. Okay, they have upped their mod game since the beginning because it literally sucked. However, when you scroll down in the lobby, you're met with doom. No, not doom, just complete and utter confusion. Like, why do I gotta see 100-player tickly Bobby to box fights before I find the tournament I'm trying to play? For me, the UI is really just an annoyance. I like to make content, so yes, it's kind of inconvenient, but I don't know how this is gonna feel to a player who's not doing what I'm doing. But if you can find any player, no matter what they're doing, that wants to play this. On top of this, Fortnite's big project was UEFN. So big that they gave creators making games using UEFN 40% of the annual item shop revenue. That is millions of dollars. Don't get me wrong, UEFN is dope, and shoot, I will take the pay. But overall, they need to improve UEFN itself. There's a lot of issues with it, and really they have not delivered on everything they've said. And more importantly, for Fortnite Battle Royale, they need to balance it with everything else and find it in Fortnite compared to Battle Royale in a stable and good way. Now, personally, I like Fortnite as Fortnite, and I like playing a few creative games. I don't need to see Chun-Li singing with Darth Vader. However, I do understand why Fortnite wants to branch out, but because of that, I think the solution needs to be 100% certain if Battle Royale is going to get 100% of their support, or if they truly need to branch out and how much they can do with, in my opinion, the better way, UEFN and creative. However, I'll admit there's a bunch of different paths they can take, and to be honest, I don't work at Epic Games, nor do I have nearly enough business knowledge to understand what they're doing or why they're doing it, so I just hope they make the correct decision. So to keep this short, all these other paths and, creative and UEFN are very cool. However, the creator-made game should definitely be shown after, while Battle Royale is shown up front 100%. And before we move on to one of the changes I feel most strongly about, I want to talk a little bit about collabs. As of late, collaborations just feel like a prolonged super ad for both the third party and Fortnite. I got some of this from Clark Clint, so go check him out, but I don't see recent collabs being as fun as the Thanos one. I mean, have you guys ever heard anybody talk about the Thanos collab? I bet it was probably called the Thanos LTM. It just didn't look like a corporate or business deal related thing. Don't get me wrong, Fortnite and Epic do not have to stop conducting professional business. However, in a game like this, the game should be the priority. We don't need another Airbender incident where the theme of the season is literally thrown in the air, lit on fire, stomped back into the ground, and then flooded just so 5% of the Fortnite community will actually be happy that watched the actual show. Two alternate examples of collabs are the Naruto one and the Futurama one. Futurama brought several items, a POY joke, 3 skins, and more. And coming from me who have never seen Futurama and have seen seasons of Naruto, the Futurama one was so much better. Case in point, don't make empty collabs, but keep the core game the priority. And I don't think I put even nearly enough on the actual storyline and how that's a key aspect of Fortnite, but that might be for another video another time, because right now I want to talk about the last aspect: graphics. I'll keep this short. The old ones were better. Realism is not my idea of good in games. In fact, most successful games are not realistic. I mean, I'll give Fortnite an award for the unique graphics because we never really hit realism, but we got this and this and this. I don't even really know how to explain it, but I just don't like the blend of that. Kind of to word it, but yeah, I shouldn't say I dislike it. I just think it's so off the mark in terms of what Fortnite's really about. The old graphics made things feel like so dynamic. It felt like a story, made things feel like an exploration, only not too much of one. In my opinion, they were just awesome. It helped the feel of Fortnite. It really is Fortnite. I mean, look, OG Fortnite was so cool. I was literally trying to make clay versions of Fortnite characters and even sometimes POI. Listen, this was a thing. Shout out Clay Clan, bro. I mean, that dude was awesome. If y'all haven't seen that channel, go check it out, bro. That thing is awesome. Maybe Fortnite came at the perfect time for me, but it's not just nostalgia. The game being dynamic, looking how it looked, being valued how it was valued, being shown in content how it was, it all made Fortnite what it was. So basically, make the Fortnite map dynamic, content on YT and Twitch need to be top notch, have a good story, and most importantly, go into the game understanding what it is. It's a game. It's also free, and it don't have to change because you want. But shoot, OG Fortnite was better, so let's change it for the better. Anyways, check out my other videos. I'll see you all in the next one. I cannot wait for this new season. And yeah, man, this is just my thoughts on Fortnite. Listen, don't hate it. Don't hate it. This is just the thoughts, okay? It's fine. Fortnite's still good. OG was better.